Good day, everyone. I did a lot of calling once again. I want to welcome you to this week market analysis. Okay, so we'll be looking at what the market did last week, and we'll also be looking at our anticipation for what the market is likely to do. All right. So like our usual manner, like we normally do, we normally start with the DXY, the dollar index. All right. So looking at the chart, that's before you right now, you see the DXY has been tanking. So I expected this week to keep moving further down. Our first stop, our first support this week will be around 102. Price should move further down to the south for DXY. Because the dollar has been the news coming out lately from the US hasn't been so good. So we'll be seeing the dollar, going down. All right. So, and of course, anytime the dollar goes down, the dollar major do what, they go up. So having said that, I expect the dollar to keep pushing now. I actually expect it to come further. Like I said, our first stop will be around 102. If you look at the weekly time frame, ever since we broke the resistance around the support around 104, I actually know we are going to, really go down. And if you look at the candle the previous week, that actually did the job. So that's a big it's an engulfing candle, it's a bearish engulfing candle that keep pushing down, broke into this zone. So I expect, that move to continue, like I mentioned. And the first stop, like I said, will be around 102. And once 102 is taken away, we should be pushing down further to the downside. All right. So I would say that let's look at gold. Yeah, if you're in my WhatsApp group 2 weeks ago, I actually dropped this setup. I dropped this gold setup. I'm actually on a daily time frame. If you are also in the Telegram group, I'll be dropping the Telegram group link in the link below, in the description below. Ensure you join us. I said that after if you break this trend line, that we should be moving forward. We should be pushing, to the upside. Pardon my voice. My voice hasn't been this weekend hasn't been so good. All right. So and ever since we broke out from this range around 1970, 1970, we're pushing forward. And so the gold price has been on the uptrend. And I expect gold to contest, this eventually to break into the zone and contest the range around 2020 thereabout. All right. So and the price has been pushing. I think I'm still holding my gold buy. I'm not out of the market yet. I'm seeing that position. I dropped gold and a pound USD also about 2 weeks ago, and I'm still in those two positions. All right. So I would say that let's see what Bitcoin has been doing. Bitcoin, on the other hand, has been pushing forward. Remember, way back, some couple of months ago, I think this was around October, where we are battling this support in September. The support was, and I purposely didn't move this because I wanted to know that we highlighted this support as a major support, and then that if the support wasn't broken, that Bitcoin should keep pushing forward. And we have been seeing that Bitcoin has been pushing forward. As a matter of fact, last week, we actually had a major news about Binance. CZ, as the CEO of Binance, stepped down, and the market, the Bitcoin, the crypto market actually took that news nicely. I mean, it shows that the crypto market has really come of age. Because a lot of people expect that news to tank the Bitcoin price. Although we had some pullbacks, we had some little pullbacks, but then price has shaken on that news and we're on the uptrend. So I actually expect Bitcoin to come to this range around 40,000 before we see a major pullback, and then we now see, we are likely to see something like this come to around 40,000 range, and then we see a major pullback either before the Bitcoin halving or after the Bitcoin halving before we now continue to the upside. All right. So either way, I'm actually also still standing by the side to buy more Bitcoin anytime we have a major pullback like this. Because I know after alpha, from history, Bitcoin always rally to the upside. All right. So let's look at what the EURUSD has been doing. The EURUSD has also been, and as you know, anytime we have the DXY, having a sell-off, all dollar major currency, do what they go, they push up. All right, like EURUSD, since we broke out of this trend line on the weekly time frame, we've been on the upside. All right, so I'm expecting price, we might actually come test this area, the first point of call. Should continue to push out this around 1,010. If price break out from here, our next point of call should be around this area. So going forward this week, I'll be looking for an opportunity to keep buying, to buy EURUSD. One of the things I want to do is to wait for a pullback. I'll be looking for a nice pullback. So to jump on a buy, I'll look for a nice pullback to jump on a buy and ride, to the upside. All right. I will say that let's check pounds USD. I actually dropped this setup on the Telegram group last 2 weeks, thereabout. And price has continued to push to the upside. And this was our first target, and we actually hit this target that was on Wednesday. Oh no, that was on Thursday, before price broke out from this range. And I expect that price to keep pushing, pushing forward. Like I said, pardon my voice this week. I've had a rough weekend. All right. So I would say that, I expect price to keep pushing forward for pounds USD. We might see some pullback here and there, but overall, in the midterm, pounds USD has been bullish, and I expect that to continue. All right, I would say that let's look at USD JPY. The USD JPY, for the most part for this year, throughout this year, has been super bullish, as you can see. And we come to this, I think that this was like 2 weeks ago. I took a sell around there, and I followed it all the way down. Because there's a lot of liquidity around there. This resistance is a major resistance. It's actually a major resistance. Price hasn't come in a long while. If I go to the weekly time frame, you will notice that this is the topmost price that USD JPY has ever come, this area. And then we had this pullback. So I expect price to push to the upside a little bit from here, before we continue to the downside, and then probably bounce off from here again to come to continue the uptrend. But either way, I'll actually be looking for an opportunity, to take a sell, around this zone, to see if price, if this resistance is going to hold. I expect the resistance to still hold further, at least for this year, at least towards the end of this year. All right, so that's it for the week. So I'm going to be dropping our Telegram group in the link below. Make sure you join us. All right. Okay, so I'm going to be seeing you. Have a beautiful trading week. Thank you.